William Blanton.
William, I hear you just got black flagged. Now, what did you do? That's a bad boy thing.
It scared me. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I went around, all the black flags were coming up, and they're all pointing at me.
So what actually happened, Will?
I received Smoothest Rider of the Day from Ride Smart. All of their corner workers said that I was a very improved rider.
That's right. You were actually the smoothest rider out there on the track, and that's a wonderful, wonderful thing to get. This is your first time with Ride Smart. So that says a lot about your riding. Also, Will, do you think being smooth is important? And if so, why?
Being smooth is very important.
Why is that? I agree with you. Why is that?
Entering your corners, going through your corners, exiting your corners, if you do all of that smooth, everything becomes fast after that.
No, that's absolutely true. Do you know why that is as far as suspension and stuff? And do you know how, have any ideas of how that works as far as the loading of the front and back tire? Why smooth is so important?
There's no choppiness in your ride. As you come into these corners, if you enter them smooth and evenly, your bike cannot low side out from under you, and you will not overcorrect a chop and a high side. And a high side is the worst accident you can have.
That's a very good explanation. And some people maybe not even know what a high side is. What is a high side? And you're right, it's the worst kind of you know, fall down. Let's say high side versus low side. Why is that?
Yeah, a typical high side to me would be a person coming out of their exit of a corner improperly. They get on the gas too much. As they throttle out of that corner, their rear tire begins to slip, and as the bike pops up, they overcorrect and it chops them up over the top of the bike.
Exactly. Do you now? There's another property too of riding, and that's being consistent. Do you think that's important, and if so, why?
Well, consistency is very important in any sport.
Right.
You cannot be successful in any sport without being consistent.
Why is that, Will? I agree with you. Why is that? Why should somebody, if they're going to try to ride faster, or even being a commuter, why is being consistent in a corner turn, why is that important?
Being consistent in your corner turns, you learn your approaches correctly, your exits correctly, and the more consistently you hold those lines, your speed will come.
Very good. And also, Will, now you're part of a, if it's a local group, it's called, I think, meetup.com Jixers. Is that true?
Yeah, it's Houston Jixers. Type it into Google, Yahoo, anybody's put in Houston Jixers, and that's our group. Me and my wife formed this group approximately 1 year ago, and we have since grown dramatically, and we're now promoting Ride Smart with our members to come out and learn their track experience on the track instead of all street.
What prompted you to do the group? What were some of your reasons? Just wanted to be with friends, or make a difference in the community, or just a little all above?
A big part of why we started Houston Jixers was to kind of develop a different forum, and we used the forum for meetup.com because it's more of it's geared toward riding. There's not as much conversations that can take place on the forum, but we set up a date, and our riders and our members that choose to ride, they show up and we ride. We have a lot more successful rider to membership ratio that way.
Yes.
Basically, I believe that.
Yes. What does someone need to do if they wanted, let's say, to maybe where can they go to look at your website, and also what's it take to be a member there? I mean, can somebody with a non-Jixerite
oh yes,
be there, or is
definitely. It's two wheels. It's a love of two wheels. We started the group originally with 10 GSXRs, blue and white. They happen to be.
Right.
We started Houston Jixers.
Yeah.
Ever since then, it's just grown into all bunch. We have Buells, we have Motards, we have Hondas, Yamahas, Kawasaki's. It's all bikes.
And why would they be part of your group? What would, just to do group rides, or is there kind of a family feeling, or you feel that you're responsible in the community in any way?
The feedback we've received from our members since we've started this is they really appreciate the ride factor. Nobody gets left behind. We wait for every rider.
Yeah.
We instruct, any questions asked, we answer. We have a lot of family-oriented events as well as motorcycle riding.
Right.
We have get-togethers, we go to restaurants and book the restaurants, and we have an average of 40 to 50 members show up any given time.
Wow, that's good. Those are
very good membership participation.
Yeah. And now recently you've become involved with Ride Smart. We're very grateful for that. We feel that you're bringing people in, and we're able to really kind of more on a professional level, really tell them the do's and the don'ts, and then how to protect themselves, when they go out and ride. And do you see that as a valuable aspect of maybe the Jixer.com riding group?
That's very important. And we believe in that greatly. We want to have responsible riders. We don't want people getting injured out on public streets.
Right.
Ride Smart gives us a forum. We've now grouped up with Ride way to bring our members to track. New members that have never been on track are now starting to ride track, and they're enjoying it.
Exactly. And also with your members, you know, if somebody's budgeted or whatever, you know, no problem. Come on, we have leathers, we have boots,
yes,
and because this is all more of a mission. You know, well, just too many people get hurt and nobody cared about them, and they kind of just got out in harm's way. So, you know, we're trying to help people that way.
RideSmart was very helpful in providing our members with boots, leathers today. Their first track day, they received free leathers courtesy at RideSmart and Dave. And it's encouraging our new members that came by. We had approximately 45 members that didn't ride. They wanted to see what it was all about.
Yeah. A lot of them on the parade lap, right?
Yeah, they did a lot of them did the parade laps, and they're hooked now. The next RideSmart track day will probably bring 25 to 30 riders instead of today where we had 12.
Is there anybody that helped you maybe in encouraging you to get onto the track, and as a place where you could, you know, have a chance to, you know, have fun like we're having today, but more importantly, to learn skills and attitudes and concepts to be a safer rider? Did anybody, you know, personally help you, or is this just something you found on the internet?
Oh, this is a definite shout out to Jimmy with Superbike Moto. If it was not for Jimmy and Superbike Moto, the friends that I've made there that have encouraged us to come out and try track, we would not have been here this day.
Wow.
He really influenced us to come out, ride safer, and learn to use our skills on the track and get more experience that way. And Superbike Moto has been a huge, huge asset to me, myself personally, and my Houston Gixxers. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have elevated to this level, probably.
Wonderful, Will. When you say they've been a huge advantage, what do you, what's that mean? How has Superbike Moto, because you're also an organization, they're, you know, a different sort of an organization, more of an internet-based organization. How have they, you know, when you say that, I know that, I'm sure that's true. I'm just wondering for people, how have they been just a super help to you in that way?
The knowledge that they have, because they do have experienced track riders.
There you go.
The knowledge they've brought to our street riding has just been inexpensive. It's amazing the amount of knowledge that they've shared with us to bring out for safety gear. Ride with, you know, definitely specific gear. Ride under certain circumstances. Keep everything normal. Don't ride above your head. It's been a lot of knowledge shared by them.
So that really came from SBM then?
A lot of that came
a lot of that came from. Well, that's wonderful. Those guys work hard. I know Jimmy's a hard worker for.
Very hard worker.
He does.
Very respectable.
Yeah, he's helped so many people. He goes out. I've heard of cases where somebody will be on the board. He'll say, "Well, I've got a problem with my ignition, electrical." Guess what? Jimmy shows up over there at 6 o'clock. Says, "Okay, now how can I help you? What's the problem?"
Most definitely. He's a good friend. I'm glad I can call him my friend.
Yeah. Well, Will, thank you so much. I'm tickled that you won the Smoothest Rider, because that's a tough one to win. I mean, you know, that's not, they don't give that away. There's no politics. So you had 6 people that all, you know, identified you as being the smoothest of everybody out there. That says a lot about your skill and stuff. And
I've been riding for 31 years.
Wow.
And today was my first track day in my entire life.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, Dave and RideSmart.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Keep up the good work in the community.
Thank you.
Okay.